Now the nightmare is real.
Rash, bold, and unashamed. Brutality has arrived.
And from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Well, the nightmare has come to WrestleMania.
Feels like yesterday that Rhea Ripley made her WrestleMania debut, becoming the first superstar to defend their NXT Championship at the Showcase of Immortals. That night, she did so against Charlotte Flair.
Well, how about WrestleMania 37 when Ripley called her shot, challenged Asuka, and defeated the Empress for the Raw Women's title?
I'm sure there are many more WrestleMania moments in store for the career of Rhea Ripley.
You know, some would call this confidence, others arrogance. That's the look on the face of Rhea Ripley.
What we do know is that Rhea Ripley is always prepared for any kind of fight.
This feared MMA grappler is always ready to fight.
And from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Shayna Baszler.
Baszler will systematically break you down and enjoy every single second of it.
A lethal striker, an incredibly successful submission magician, mixed martial artist extraordinaire.
She holds the record for most women's Royal Rumble eliminations and women's Elimination Chamber eliminations.
It doesn't matter if she has one opponent or 29. In the ring or in a chamber, Shayna Baszler is always ready to fight. When the mouth guard goes in, the lights go.
Standard, the blueprint, one of the most accomplished competitors in the women's division, period.
From Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
You know, Sasha stole the show in her WrestleMania debut against Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch.
Well, how about when Sasha Banks competed in a fatal four-way for the SmackDown Women's title at WrestleMania 33, or a fatal five-way for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania 36?
And for all her experience, Sasha lacks in the win department on the grandest stage of them all. Can she turn that all around? Tonight, we find out what the boss is truly made of. Arguably the best competitor in the women's division in WWE.
Hey, Michael, Corey.
What?
It's glow time!
I'm surprised you enjoyed this much, Saxton, seeing as how you're afraid of the dark.
Well, it's like having a nightmare, so it's okay.
Bring it to the top.
The following contest is a submission match. Making her way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
Oh, yeah. I love this entrance. It's glow time, Corey.
Naomi's the first ever WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal winner and one of the most spectacular athletes on the roster.
And one of the most offensively creative superstars in all of WWE as well. How can you not bob your head, Corey, when Naomi comes out? How can you not get lost in the moment? Go ahead, Naomi, get it, girl!
Unbiased broadcaster, Saxton. Or just a grump.
A true pioneer, a Hall of Famer.
And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus.
You're
take on old and new schools alike.
Despite everything Trish Stratus has accomplished in her career, she is still inspired simply by competition.
The lady is here.
Set up straight, Saxton.
Okay, I am.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making her way to the ring from Paris Island, South Carolina, Lacey Evans.
Saxton, you ought to get a woman like Lacey Evans to keep you in line.
I'm good just the way I am. I'll tell you what, her questionable personality traits aside, Lacey Evans has had some pretty incredible victories against top talent like Dakota Kai and Candice LeRae.
A true lady with grace and confidence. How can you not love Lacey?
I'm on my own against the wall.
Oh, you're looking at the future right here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
Here's Bianca Belair putting the EFT in WrestleMania.
You could not ask for a better WrestleMania debut than that of Bianca Belair. After winning the Royal Rumble, she challenged Sasha Banks in the main event of WrestleMania and won the SmackDown Women's title.
She's a woman who thrives in high-pressure situations. Her first one-on-one women's match at WrestleMania was the main event.
We're expecting another WrestleMania moment for the EST tonight.
Look who's here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Moscow, the Ravishing Russian, Lana.
Incredible heart. She never gives up.
Even after being put through tables for 9 consecutive weeks. But Lana's fighting heart will not be silenced.
Hey, I gotta admit, she inspires me.
So what, watch grass grow?
More than that, Corey. She
Let me
inspires me.
Go on a date?
Hey, look, Lana inspires me to be my best self. She is ready for this big match, and she knows everyone backstage will be watching her make an impact.
Here comes the... Well, this is a true ballsy entrance.
And their opponents first, from Oakland, California,
Chauncey looks like she'd be sticky to touch.
Well, she was a finalist on WWE Tough Enough back in 2015, but was medically disqualified.
Fought hard to earn her way on the independent scene, recovered from that medical condition, and now she is right where she belongs, here in WWE.
Big following in the WWE Universe. Shotzi.
It's always better to follow a tank than have to face it.
Why don't you get up there and test that theory, Saxton?
Yeah, that's good.
win.
And from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
WWE is her passion, used to wrestle with her brothers in their New Jersey backyard.
Liv Morgan has come a long way from those backyard competitions. One of the brightest stars in WWE's women's division.
Multi-time champion Mickie James.
And her opponents, first, from Richmond, Virginia, Mickie James!
A six-time champion. Think about everything this woman has accomplished in her career, and then talk about her all-time great rivalries with Trish Stratus and Beth Phoenix.
Well, Mickey's got a list of great matches a mile long, but let's talk about her 6 women's championships. Mickie has an opportunity tonight to make a little bit more history.
One of the most inspirational superstars around.
One of my personal favorites, almost a superhero, Nikki A.S.H.
How appropriate, Saxton, because you're almost a commentator.
That was funny for you.
And from Glasgow, Scotland, almost a superhero, Nikki A.S.H.
Listen, guys, I'll admit it. The change in attitude recently has brought Nikki A.S.H. a lot of success.
Wait, Corey, does that mean you're ready to jump on the bandwagon of Nikki A.S.H.?
Absolutely not.
The change in attitude of Nikki A.S.H. has certainly helped.
Now she's won the Money in the Bank, Raw Women's Championship, and the Women's Tag Titles.
I think we're going to see even more super heroics here tonight.
The evil is mine.
Guys, I guess we can say welcome to Alexa's playground.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
It sounds ridiculous, guys, but Alexa Bliss is seemingly invulnerable since she embraced the darkness. I mean, she's turned her back on her former allies, except for that Lily doll. The same Lily doll that's right underneath your chair.
What? What? Are you serious right now? You scared me, Corey.
Byron, is the old Alexa still in there?
I mean, I'm kind of wondering, but I don't really want to find out myself. And she seems happy.
She's also about to turn the ring into her own personal playground.
Io Shirai, one of the best women high flyers in history.
And from Tokyo, Japan, Io Shirai.
Io Shirai, the genius of the sky in the rarefied air of NXT TakeOver.
Who could forget the night that Io Shirai won the NXT Women's title at NXT TakeOver in your house in 2020?
Successful TakeOver title defenses against Dakota Kai, Candice LeRae, and Toni Storm.
The genius of the sky preparing to take flight.